Y'all gotta see this video.
Wendy Williams famously said this, "Plotative individual, like, I will plot on you," and he's changing Pampers. This was in reference to her ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, and his new partner, Sharina Hudson. Allegedly, Hunter and Hudson have fallen on hard times and are now broke, and it appears that it's all due to Wendy Williams. Kevin and Sharina began their relationship back in 2007 while he was actively married to Wendy. While he was cheating on Wendy with Sharina, he was also using money from Wendy's show to shower Sharina with gifts and support their life together. Reportedly, Kevin does not have his own income. He even went as far as to purchase a new home for himself and Sharina to the tune of $765,000. To add insult to injury, the new home was only a mere 9 miles away from his and Wendy's. Wendy states, "I read about it in the blogs and tabloids, the address of this place that he had purchased to share 9 miles from my house in Livingston, and they're living the high life." Surprisingly, Wendy was aware of his affair with Sharina and continued to stay married to Kevin as long as he and Sharina did not have kids. Unsurprisingly, Sharina did get pregnant, and together they welcomed a baby girl. Wendy was willing to let a lot go and take a lot, but this was the straw that broke the camel's back. The one thing she said would end the relationship is exactly what he did, and she was apparently tired of being humiliated by Kevin and had no intention of sticking around to play house with them. In April of 2019, Wendy officially filed for divorce. There had already been rumors floating around that Kevin was a gold digger, meaning he was only interested in Wendy for her money and fame. His request for child support seemed to confirm this in the fans' minds. The son he has with Wendy is over the age of 18 and therefore not eligible to be claimed for child support, so it seems like Kevin was really trying to find ways to get money out of the divorce. Although the child support request had been denied, the pair did agree to an alimony schedule. The amount was not disclosed, but it's estimated to be a large sum to support himself, Sharina, and his new baby. When Wendy's show was canceled, the alimony payments would stop. Kevin offered to leave the manager role at the show, but was later fired instead. Kevin had this to say, "When the news was out, I told her I would step down from the show, and Wendy, she told me I needed to stay because I was having a kid. I stayed only to later be lined up. I got fired from management, served divorce papers, and also fired from the show, all in the same day. I don't recommend that you work with your husband because I made him my manager, and then when I decided to divorce him, he had to be fired. I made him divorced and unemployed all in one day," Wendy stated following the serving of papers. Kevin claims he is entitled to half of everything because he states that he is the driving force behind Wendy's show. However, he appears to have missed some stipulations in the divorce agreement. Per their agreement, if for any reason plaintiff, Wendy's, contract Talk Wendy Williams is not renewed and/or is otherwise suspended, canceled, or terminated, and plaintiff does not have any other television show being aired and paying her an equivalent salary, defendant, Kevin, understands and agrees that all severance payments shall be subject to either termination or modification. Wendy was unable to appear in the time leading up to the termination of the show due to health reasons. With the show canceled, she had no income, and that meant the alimony would stop. Kevin was aware that the show had been canceled, but apparently failed to realize the payments would stop, even though he continued receiving it for almost a year after the cancellation. Kevin is now requesting assistance on the alimony agreement from the court system, but it's unlikely they will side with him given the clear-cut nature of the agreement they signed in 2020. He is appealing to Wendy and the courts that he needs the money because he can no longer afford his quality of life, including his mortgage on the house he bought for Sharina and credit card debt. As of right now, Wendy does not seem to be backing down from her stance, and it appears that Kevin had plenty of time to locate new work and get his own source of income without relying entirely on his alimony. Do you agree with Wendy's decision? Do you think Kevin needs to get a job? Let us know.
Wow. All right, y'all, let's check out the reactions.
She really is going through it between heartbreak and recovery. God bless her.
Well, here you go. Another Far Gray Reactions video. If you enjoyed this reaction, the other reactions, make sure you hit the subscribe button at the top of the Facebook page. I want to thank you and you too for joining me, and I want to see you next, again, on the next reaction video. Much love, y'all. Peace. I'm out.